Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. 48. First down for this offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they gambled in their own end. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete to the left.
You gotta love that.
SC coming next, broski. Knocking this out with a super sim, and then I'll be on that one. I'm watching Lost right now, though, so that's why I ain't commentating.
You gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and so on.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
STE coming next, man.
Fires to the wideout.
It's about to happen here in the next 20 to 30 minutes when this game finished.
A gargantuan play by this offense, and the defense reeling as we come to the end of the
Let us get 24 hours in, man. You over here pushing us. We ain't even hit 24 yet, man. Come on.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on.
Oh, yeah. Primo ain't played. I'm Gucci. I got time, baby.
Here with 1st down to open this period. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moving away from pressure. Looking downfield. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times, you'll see these little mistakes.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say nothing, but I knew you was going to call them out.
And the Bobcats have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Blasted as he lets it go.
Now, who's selling now? That's the Nevis I'm talking about.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive, David. Wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got the back over the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Run it with the fullback. Into the end zone he goes.
But he shrugged that off.
Bobcats. The Bobcats will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
And I didn't realize we were right here. Must have been an interception or something.
Wants to pass. He makes a grab. Takes it to the...
That was a one-play read right there. I wasn't looking at nobody else but him.
Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That one comes out hot down the right side. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Texas State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going to run it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such...
That's the way it's looking right here, man. They trying to give it up. I'm trying to go ahead and finish the game. They giving up the ghost.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew what
Now that pass was selling, sure.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Nice move to keep moving. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Well, y'all going to start a kennel over there.
Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Works the middle of the field. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to move it through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
That Joker Cruz.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Snap it to the back. Across the 25. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on 1st and goal.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The back goes in motion. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
They'll go to the fullback. Touchdown, Bobcats. And
Big fella be falling forward, man.
Extended. They add on another score. Offense getting set for first down. Handoff to the single running back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off the long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Texas State. And the beatdown has ensued. That score will give them a little... Offense set on 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the 4th quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. And the
want to win, let booby spin, man.
They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extension. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team.
GG, man. Appreciate y'all joining. Catch you on the flip. Deuces.